My sister and I are fighting over who gets grandma's old couch, and it's getting out of hand. It feels so dumb to even write this, but my sister and I are basically in a cold war over a couch. Yes, a couch. And it's tearing the family apart more than I expected. I'm 28M, my sister, let's call her Laura, 30F, and I grew up spending summers at our grandma's house. She had this big floral print couch, the kind that looks ugly to most people, but to us it meant movie nights, naps after running around outside, and sneaking cookies from grandma's kitchen. Grandma passed away last year, and her things were divided up. Most of the valuable stuff went to other relatives, but the couch? That's what Laura and I both wanted. At first we laughed about it. Of all things to fight over, it's a couch. But then it got serious. Laura said, "I'm the oldest, I should get it." I said, "I'm the one with space for it in my apartment. You literally live in a studio." She argued, "I'll move soon. Don't be selfish." I shot back, "You're just being nostalgic. I actually need furniture." It went from playful teasing to snide remarks in the family group chat. At Easter, Laura actually cornered me in the kitchen and said, "If you take that couch, don't expect me at Thanksgiving." Our mom tried to mediate, saying, "Why don't you two share it? Like we're going to pass a couch back and forth across town every few months." Now cousins are joking about the great couch war of 2025, but underneath, there's real tension. Here's the thing. It's not just about the couch. For me, it's about having something that reminds me of grandma, something comforting in my home. For Laura, it's about being the firstborn and getting what she thinks she deserves. Neither of us wants to back down, and honestly, it feels ridiculous, but also kind of heartbreaking. So here I am, 28 years old, asking strangers on the internet, how do I handle a sibling standoff over something as dumb but meaningful as a couch? Do I let Laura have it to keep the peace? Do we flip a coin? Do I just take it and deal with the fallout? It feels petty, but it also feels bigger than it looks. Update, 1 month later. After posting, I tried compromise. I offered to let Laura have the couch if she'd agree to let me keep grandma's coffee table, another piece from the same living room set. She refused. She wanted both. So I did something else. I had the couch reupholstered. New fabric, same frame. It cost me money, but now it fits in my apartment, and it still feels like grandma's couch. Laura was furious at first, but eventually calmed down when mom gave her one of grandma's quilts instead. She admitted the fight was more about missing grandma than the furniture itself. So yeah, my sister and I nearly went to war over a floral couch. It was petty, but it forced us to talk about what we were really holding on to. Memories, not just fabric. What about you? Have you ever had a petty sibling fight that spiraled into something deeper? How did you handle it?